Okay, well, hello everyone. My name is Blaine Edwards, and this is Antoine Merriweather, and welcome to Man Wrong Show, guys. The Wrong Show. This is Unapollagetic 2.0, and my name is DESHONE Jackson. This is
TJ Turner. How are you?
And we are live on Facebook, and if you love us, please like us, please share us, please post us, and we're going to be around for a long time. So this show today is a year-end review. We are going to be just wrapping up the entire year about what's been going on in the media, and we have a few topics about things, and we're going to go right into those things. We're going to go right into them. And if you have any comments, please post, please, just chime in, and we will always take all comments, okay? And this is our first show, so please bear with us. So, the first thing we want to talk about is Black Panther. Black Panther was the third largest movie in history, grossing over $1.3.5 billion. Here in Chicago, and here in America rather, and in Canada, it grossed over $700 million. And in other territories, $646.8 million. And so, we just want to... do we have a comment already?
We do have a comment.
Okay.
We have several people watching.
Okay,
Preston
great.
Waugh.
Preston, hello, and thank you so much for watching.
Mark
Preston.
Williams.
Mark. Tweet, post,
Courtney Torrey. Courtney Torrey says, my name Lil Durrell and my name Lil Durrell. Tashima says, who does TJ think he is?
Okay.
What did I do?
Tashima also says, hey Riley.
Oh, that's okay.
Hey Riley.
Tell her I said, what's up, Neil Carter? It's good to see you.
Be nice on your first
and share
show.
The show. Okay, post the show. Thank you. And tell the chief I said hello. Moving right along, as I said before.
Antonio Reed is watching. Share the show, tweet the show, post the show.
Thank you so much.
Riley is
Antonio.
spin the actual factuals. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you all so much, and thank you so much for just being a part of everything. And as I said before, please chime in. Please say things to us because we do need you, okay? So again, we're just going to talk about a few things that happened this year. And again, we're talking about one of the greatest movies for African Americans ever, and that is Black Panther. Again, as I said before, third largest movie ever. And TJ, I just want to know what you think about Black Panther. Did you get a chance to watch it?
I saw it 3 times. 3 times at the show.
Okay.
One with our producer, twice with my friends. 3D is much better. Black Panther was a great movie.
Okay.
I think the second one's going to be even bigger.
There's going to be a second one?
Second one is going to be a second one. It might be a third one. I mean, money talks.
That is true.
So, with that said, Black Panther, black people came out and supported. And they didn't go see it one time.
Yes.
They went to go. Yeah, they went to see it
Droves.
3 times, 4
Yes,
times.
they did.
The DVD sold millions. It was a great movie.
Okay.
And I'm very happy to see what 2020 brings. I think that's when it comes out.
With
The
the
second.
sequel?
The sequel.
Okay, well that is fantastic. One thing I did hear with the black sites that I frequent, they were saying also that if the white people would have not given the black people the wrong ticket stubs, it probably would have been one of the greatest movies, the greatest grossing movies of all time. But they always have their tricks and schemes and their scams. So again,
Well, they had
Black
to keep
Panther,
Titanic #1.
Absolutely, that guy floating to the bottom of the boat. I still think it's one of the dumbest things. I would have told her to move her ass over or do something, but the way he died, everybody just loves it. But Titanic and Avatar, I thought that was one of the worst movies ever. Just my own personal
Never
opinion.
saw it.
Yeah, I did see something like that. They were like these blue things all running around. I totally, I just, in the spirit of In Living Color, hated it. Really did. Hated it. So we're going to move right along to our next topic, and that is the fantastic trip that we had to New Orleans. Me personally, I just got back on U.S. soil. I just got back on Chicago soil, Illinois soil. And, the greatest group of guys I've ever met in my life is yourself, the producer behind the camera, and the guys that, Mark Williams, who bothered me the entire trip, Jamal Williams, Terrence Rogers, who at that particular time I was so low that he bought the clothes that I, for the entire trip and everything. So I really want to say a special shout out to the men that you're going to see tomorrow on Unapologetic. And please, post and share that show. And I will be behind the camera for that one. So please, just be a part of everything. We have a comment.
Antonio Reed said it was a room on the dresser drawer. I never understood why he didn't climb aboard. Jack, Titanic.
You know what? I thought it was just really stupid myself. I thought it was really, the movie was pretty nice. It was a nice love movie, but the thing that really messed me up is when, I forget the part, but they said, oh, well, he completes me. No one completes you. Jesus completes you, okay?
Vince Wynn. What's going on?
Jesus completes you. So, moving on. We're talking about the trip to, hold on, baby. We're talking about the trip to New Orleans. And just really a great trip. And also, we had a 35th birthday. And I mean, the lady of the house went all out. For that birthday celebration. That's my son. Birthday celebration.
Kim Karma, how you doing?
Stephania.
Yeah, Stephania, that was really a
great
job.
party.
Yes,
great party.
Was. The pictures and everything was set around. I mean, I did see the producer run back and just shed tears because it was just so joyful. It was really beautiful.
Dynasty Davis is watching.
Hello.
Mark Williams is watching.
Hello.
He said we were in Crescent City, Sean. We were in Crescent City.
Yes, and when I was there, Mark Williams, you really bothered me the entire time. You took pictures that I told you to take down off Instagram, but I just want you to know that you are still my friend, and I will get you back. Judge Mathis will be coming up real soon.
Antonio Reed says, when her old ass climbed on the rails of the boat, it was what disturbed me at the end.
Thank you so much, Mr. Reed, for your
Thanks for commenting, Antonio. Hopefully you can come on to this next New Orleans trip that we have.
Oh, well, Mr. Reed said he doesn't leave city limits.
Yeah,
so
that's crazy.
I don't know if he's going to be able to make it, but I would love to have a trip with Mr. Reed because I know, his ideas of things are twisted. So
New Orleans for me
yes.
is one of the best cities I've ever been to. I've been 6 times, but by far the last New Orleans trip, I had a hiccup, but I liked it. I really did. It was very fun.
Can you tell us about the hiccup?
No, I'm not going to speak about the hiccup. I just got in my feelings a little bit, in words of Drake.
Were you drunk?
Probably.
Okay.
But we changed it. We changed it around. We had a good trip, and yeah.
Okay. Well, again, a great shout out to Terrence Rogers, who was just fantastic the entire trip. Jamal Williams, another one who was just fantastic the entire trip. And as I said, and Michael Murphy, another one, and the lady at the time, also just fantastic people throughout the entire time. They paid for absolutely everything for me. It was an all expense paid trip, and I really enjoyed every minute of it. You guys made it extremely fun.
You're totally welcome.
Yes, the strip clubs and everything was just really, really a great time. I really had a great time.
Mark Williams says you had too much reefer, Sean. Antonio Reed says I don't leave Chicago. Tashima says I'm coming next time, Riley.
Thanks, you, Dale. Thanks, Dale.
Lady P. Powell is watching. Miss Robinson, Tamika Robinson, Kristen Wise laughing. My ideas are twisted. What's the deal with that? And my DESHONE over animated, commented voice.
Okay. I'm just saying that I just would like for you to come on the trip.
Leo Thomas is watching. Leo,
okay.
how you doing?
Thank you so much, Mr. Leo Thomas, for watching the show. And as I said, please post, share as well. Okay? So we're going to go into another topic of another thing that happened in the month of August. We had the legendary Queen of Soul, Miss Aretha Franklin, who passed away. And that was really a very sad time. I think, people really loved her. They loved her a lot.
Other people
did. They loved her a lot. She crossed over very well.
Absolutely.
And, the people really, really came out in droves for her as well. I mean, you had all the stars pretty much. Every African-American star that you know of was pretty much there except for Patti LaBelle. But all the rest was in the building. So
I'm pretty sure there were other celebrities not in the building.
Oh, there was a lot of celebrities that was not in the building. There was a lot of them.
Yeah.
But Patti LaBelle was the number one person that was not able to get into that church.
She was already booked.
Well, of course she was. But
she will be at the tribute in February.
Yeah, I heard.
And she's singing
Lady Mama Line?
No. Okay. She's singing it's a Aretha tribute.
Probably Aretha's best song and gonna butcher the hell out of it.
She's singing Call Me. When you get there, baby, won't you call me? Call me when you get there. You know that song?
No.
Oh, okay.
Is it a Negro spiritual? But moving right along, That was a 10-hour funeral. And also something that I've never, ever seen in my life, that they actually took the body and changed the clothes in the casket. I have never seen anything or heard of anything like that in my entire life. But
the memes was more entertaining for me. The memes, the pictures that was on the internet, that made the 10-hour funeral not funny, but the people in the audience. We have people snoring. We have people knocked out. People dentures almost falling out their mouth.
Off crack cocaine.
Wigs. It was hilarious, and I thank the internet for that because I had a great laugh at work.
Antonio Reed says Patty was baking them unsugared ass pies. That's why she couldn't show.
And that's why we probably don't have Aretha to this day.
And that's probably true. She was probably in that kitchen.
Daddy, what up?
So, but that was really sad to see her go. Really, really great talent. Been around since 1968. Nice. She was a civil rights activist also with Dr. King as well.
She was around way before 68.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying that was the time that I know of
58.
in my history.
Oh, okay. You were there.
No, and I was not there. I'm just talking about the research that I did. That she was around the 1968. She was around in 1968, and she was around with Dr. King doing a lot of marches and things of that nature. And
Danny Sparks is watching live from Houston. Give it up for Danny Sparks.
Well, thank you, Mr. Sparks, so much for watching. And as I said, we'll be here next week. And as I always say, please tweet, follow, and post our show, please, because we do want the viewers. And as I said, always chime in as well. Even Nell Carter, you can chime in as well, please. So again, this funeral lasted that long and 10 hours, as I said, and one of the most longest funerals that I've ever seen in my entire life. But again, she will be missed.
She's the Queen of Soul.
She's definitely the Queen of Soul. She did not leave a will also, so they said not too long after her death, she wasn't even cold in the ground before they started fighting over her estate.
Well, I heard that the money was already told where to go, so there wasn't no need for a will. But they were fighting. I mean, money is pretty much the root of all evil, and everybody that has money, if you die without a will, your family's going to fight over you. Yes. Even if you don't even talk to that family member, they're still going to try to get a piece of the pie.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, because you do want some kind of money to keep you around
for
a little while.
I mean,
Aretha did have a lot of it too. She did have a lot of it, and as we said, we really love her, we really miss her, and there was a lot of tributes that went out. Christina Aguilera, Mariah Carey. Celine Dion, and the list goes on and on with everyone who said how great she was and how touched they were by
Yeah, and the funny part about those people that you talk about, they all did tributes and all that stuff, but I'm going to say the C-list singers who actually can do a pretty good job performing those songs and make it more entertaining don't get the shout out. So like when the Grammys did a tribute for her, they did the A-list singers. Those A-list singers really not going to give you that passion that the C-list singers are going to do, like the K. Michelle's or the who else? Jasmine Sullivan's and
Tamar Braxton.
Not even. I don't. Faith Evans. Those people not gonna get the Tamia. Those people not gonna get the satisfaction.
That's my girl right there.
They're not gonna get the satisfaction that they can get.
That's a
We got Louis Jackson, aka Boo Man.
Boo Man
is watching. He said that looks like the first 48 room.
You probably know where that's been.
Mark Williams says Madonna was out of line for her tribute to Aretha at the MTV Music Awards.
A-list. You can get Madonna to say something, you're going to rather get Madonna to get up there and say bull crap instead of having a real good singer perform.
I'm with you, Danny. I think Tamar would have did a good job. She has a good voice.
Tamar's a really good singer. She's a very good singer.
No.
You know?
But the tribute, I think the tribute would be good for her in February that Clive Davis is putting on, featuring Patti LaBelle.
Yeah, Clive Davis has a good ear. You know, he found one of the best singers in the world. Was considered one of the best singers in the world. So
well, she's considered the voice. So
yeah.
You know,
she's not.
She's the voice.
Well, wherever she was.
And when I say the voice, I'm talking about the late great Miss Whitney Houston. Everybody. That was the greatest, one of the greatest voices of.
Agree.
I mean,
so,
I can't.
He found a lot of people.
Don't tear up.
Jennifer Hudson is his is under him. Christina Aguilera is under him. A lot of people is under Clive Davis, so I think it is going to be a good show.
Yeah, Clive Davis is good, and I think he was at the funeral too.
Oh, yeah,
I think he was one of the ones that was.
Yeah, he was also partying downstairs while Whitney was drowning in the tub.
Well. The thing is that he said, and let's not laugh at that. I think the thing that he said, because I actually watched it today when I was doing my research, is that he said that he wanted the show to actually keep on going in tribute to her. Okay. So he didn't want to actually stop things, and it was actually a beautiful tribute to Whitney Houston. Okay. I mean, so why stop the show? I mean, it's really sad that happened. I mean, but you want everybody just to go home?
And you know what I didn't like? I think they should have canceled it because that day Clive was doing, he always gives a tribute to people at that Grammy show. And that day, it was the tribute to Diana Ross. And it was just such a cloud over the whole thing because of Whitney dying right upstairs. Yeah. So they should have canceled it because, I mean, Diana Ross is the boss. She's the biggest black woman of all time.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
That probably is a conversation that we can have probably.
Yeah.
This is Unapologetic 2.0 Hollywood with TJ and Sean.
It's not called Hollywood. It's called 2.0 with TJ and Deshaun. No Hollywood in this at all. Okay. But again,
come on now, Shannon.
February, the Grammys. Please watch that again. Patti LaBelle will be there. There'll be another tribute to Aretha Franklin, and hopefully, and I'm not saying this to be rude, but probably the last one. We don't want to keep on,
Also in February, it's going to be another big party. There's going to be another big party in February. Last year was a big success, so we're going to do it again. Last year was my 30th. I did an all 90s birthday party. Okay. Big success. Everybody had a great time. We're going to do it even bigger this year.
Where is it going to be?
Undisclosed location. A lot of people won't be invited. So
the shade.
So my face when he said that.
No. Just don't ask those questions yet. I'll let you know when it comes. So big party for February.
Well, you throw great parties.
Antonio Reed says, didn't Whitney die in a bathtub full of lukewarm water and a few bath bubbles?
I just said that. And those bubbles came from her mouth from the nose from going under.
We're talking about the dead right now, so I'm going to move on.
Mike Williams says, crackers whack, and Tashima says, it's my birthday too. Your birthday is in February?
Yes, I told you I was going to talk to you about that, Tashima.
Okay, well, we're going to make that happen. But you said you had a 90s party back then?
Yes, I did.
Mr. Reed, don't think I'm going to get to that as soon as they get into this conversation, because that was very rude. You know, it's very rude to talk about her. But
yeah, I had a 90s party in February, at the end of February. Everybody came out to support. Everybody had a good time. You know, everybody actually participated, dressed up in 90s gear for the most part. I enjoy throwing parties, so I feel like everybody come together, everybody have a good time.
You're a promoter.
Bullshit.
You're a promoter.
Like Simon Cowell.
No bullshit when it comes to my stuff. So this year's gonna be the same.
And don't forget, and I will be here for this one. I know it's in December, but the ugly sweater party you threw.
Yes,
I will definitely be in attendance next time, because I heard about the jerk salad and the jerk everything, and I was a jerk for not being there. But Mr. Reed, your party was so off the chain, I couldn't get back up to go to the party, but it will not happen again. I will will myself to be there the next time around, because I heard it was just fantastic.
It was a great
Shout
party.
out to the DJ, Mr. Reed, because I'm trying to get you to stop talking about Whitney Houston right now.
Antonio Reed says, he's shown I'm watching this show for the facts, and it seems TJ seems to be giving me the real unbiased truth. Toshiba says, what's the theme this year? And the theme this year is all black. We're going to be unapologetically black.
Okay.
Yes, we'll be promoting Black History Month. Just like Black Panther, you know, we want the people to come out and enjoy, have fun, enjoy us. So.
Well, I will be there for that. I know it's going to be great. It's going to be great stuff there, and I will be there for all the stuff. I will be there.
Gabby says, Sean, shout me out because I made the jerk.
Gabby, thank you. So, Gabby, hey, you know, wonderful. And as I said, I will definitely be there next time around. Thank you, Gabby. Please tweet our show, share our show, and don't forget to post our show. If you like us, if you love us, like us on Facebook, okay? Please, if you like us, love us. So we're going to go on to the next topic, and this is something that happened here in Chicago. This is the person who shot this 17-year-old young man, Laquan McDonald, 16 times, and this person's name is Jason Van Dyke, a former police officer and convicted murderer. He has been found guilty through trial of murder and aggravated battery, and he was sentenced to 16 counts of aggravated battery. And my question to you, TJ, and to the producer, and to, you know, Tony, who is here as well, who is like the don of all of these things that we do, who taught us everything we know, who is here in the building right now. We thank you so much, Tony, for being here. And don't forget, when you get on your phone, tweet, post, and share our show.
When you get on Facebook.
Yeah, tweet, post, and share. So my question to you is, TJ, is do you think that was really justice for Laquan?
Well,
hey,
the 17-year-old, he's not here with us. So
no, he's dead.
The justice, I mean, is it justice? Yes, I feel like we did get justice. I mean, he won't see the light of day again.
Well, he has not been actually given the sentence yet. He's gone through trial, and they said you are guilty.
Yes,
but
if they know what's right, and they know what city they live in, and they don't want this city to burn, he won't see the light of day again. I feel that Chicago did right with this one. You know, they do wrong with a lot of them, but they did right by this one. I feel like people came together. I really don't watch the news, but through social media, I felt like it was not just black people. They was like,
thank you, sir.
White,
this is where I
Hispanics.
belong.
They all applauded,
Sometime.
you know, the judicial system by giving him these sentences. So I feel like he got justice.
Okay.
I mean, he was a ward to the state. He didn't have anybody. He wasn't living with anybody. But, you know, it happened. It's terrible that it happened. And for that guy to just keep on shooting and shooting and shooting, it was an open and shut case. But the messed up part is we were still scared that he might get off.
Yeah, we were. We definitely were.
So I made sure I stayed in the house because we didn't know how this was going to pan out.
Oh, well, I came out. I came out for that one.
So.
But when it came down to the verdict, I was sitting in front of my TV. I knew it was coming on. I wanted to make sure that I seen this. You know, the mother of my child was actually in the room as well, and she says he's going to walk out. I said,
well,
I know the system now, and
Yeah.
he's not walking out. He will be taken out, and he will be taken out in cuffs, and they're going to get him. Because once they say, we found you guilty, oh, you're not walking out of there.
Yeah.
So
I was with your baby mother. I just didn't know. I didn't know. It was like I couldn't even sleep because I was like, what if they did say not guilty? If they said not guilty, everything downtown, it would have been over.
Yes.
So they did right. They did right.
The 16 counts of aggravated battery, the aggravated battery is a class X. So he at least will be looking at the minimum of 6 years. Now, they did times that by 16 for every bullet that he did pump into the lifeless body of this young man. So, and the judge also is not lenient on him either. So I think that he will be getting a considerable amount of years for the murder of this young man. I can see 1 bullet, I can see maybe 2, maybe even 3. But 16 times, and then when he was down, you can...
We are in 2018. But him to not even be going towards him, and you shouldn't see any. It should be 0. Because you have way more weapons on your belt. And I think if I'm right, you're supposed to use your gun as would be the last resort.
Yes.
So if he's going opposite your direction, it should be 0 bullets. You can beat his ass, but at least he's still living. And that officer would have his job still. But no, he's being a racist. So he wanted to kill. He was aiming to kill.
So again, you know, we're going to find out in 2019 exactly what's going to be happening with him. Also, there were 3 other cops who was found, I don't know if they found him guilty or not yet, but it was 3 cops that covered up the entire thing as well. And I want to give a shout out to that female cop that did not stand by and allow that code of silence to continue to go on. She actually said something and stood up and said that she was being bullied and it wasn't right, and they actually put her on desk duty just because she did not want to go along with everything. So a shout out to you for standing up and being a real woman. So I really do appreciate that. So again, and to the people that are watching, the question is, do you think that this was justice for Laquan McDonald? You know, this man getting 16 counts of aggravated battery and 1 count of second-degree murder.
Antonio Reed said Chicago would have burned if he got off.
Yes, agree.
You know, yes, I do agree with that too, Mr. Reed. I really do agree with that. So, again, you can always chime in about that, but we're going to be going down to the next topic.
I'm going to throw out some honorable mentions because we skipped some things, but it wasn't nothing that...
Please.
February also... In the beginning of February, we had another trip that was actually really, really fun. It was Patrick's birthday. We all went out there to support him. Oh, I'm sorry. But we all went out there to support him. We had a really good time. I feel like we all connected, had fun. Didn't have any issues, you know. So shout out to Patrick for throwing a great trip, you know, planning a great trip.
So moving right along, we're going to go into the next topic, and that is about Mr. Bill Cosby, America's Dad.
Okay.
I mean, this topic really tore me up. Just due to the fact that let me calm down.
Heathcliff was good.
Yes, he was.
Heathcliff was great.
I watched Heathcliff yesterday.
Yes, and he's on Bounce now, guys. So if you have Bounce,
and
television
TV1
our way, and TV1, please, keep watching Bill because he really is and was America's dad. He went to prison also for this crime that allegedly happened over 30 years ago. The thing that really gets me about this, and a couple of senators that came out as well that was running for office, my thing is if this happened to you, if I was given a Quaalude or some kind of drug or something like that by someone, I'm not going to wait until you're on your deathbed to try to come up with charges against you. either I'm not going to wait until you try to run for some public office to try to come after you. My question is to the women who came out in droves against him. I think it was like close to 20 women who said that this happened to them, and this sparked this whole Me Too movement, which I am proud of, the whole Me Too movement. But this whole 30-year gap thing, my question to you right now, Mr. T.J. Turner, my question to you is, do you think that he should have gone to jail?
No.
Why
not at all.
Why not?
I don't think he should have went to jail. Like you said, it was 30 years. And the messed up part about this whole situation is that this only came out because of somebody doing a comedy show. I don't know his name, but it was a black comedian. I think he was in Vegas, and he was doing a comedy show, and he made a joke about this. And it spread like wildfire. No woman came up first and said, "Hey, this Bill Cosby did this to me." No, this comedian was on stage. He made a joke about Bill Cosby. Like, I guess he knew, or it was already in the Hollywood already. But he opened the can, and it just spilled all out for Bill Cosby. I don't think he deserved it, no, because like you said, why take 30 years? The man's already worth $600 million. He enjoyed his life already. Either by putting something in your drink or whatnot, he already enjoyed it. I mean, you already had, and most of these people had families already. Why now? Why now? Is it because of money? Are y'all trying to get paid off? Or the money already ran out that he paid you guys to shut up, and now you like, okay. It's just weird to me. So no, I don't think he deserved 30 years. And I'm just happy that the Cosby Show is back on there.
Okay. Well, I'm going to respectfully disagree with you about this. Again, I am a big Heathcliff Huxtable fan. But the thing that he did wrong, Bill Cosby did wrong. I don't know if he was under oath at the time or not.
Okay.
I don't know if he was under oath at the time or not, but he admitted to putting pills in the drinks of women that he wanted to have sex with. And that is a crime. That is a crime. And he actually said it out his mouth. Again, I don't know if he was in as Boo Man said, a room that looks like an interrogation room or not, but he did admit to saying those things on air, and you
also know that when Bill Cosby was at his prime and doing all these things, that those women was probably doing way more other drugs than just that.
Absolutely, absolutely. But it's
they still was, and no matter what the pills or not, for him to be the icon dad and making all that money, they were going to sleep with him. With the pill or not.
Absolutely.
So honestly, I think him saying the pill that he dropped it wasn't honestly, personally, I think in his mind he don't think it was a big deal.
Well,
because I surely wouldn't have even admitted to anything.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's like, it's kind of weird that he admitted to it. I did hear that, but it's like they was doing a whole bunch of stuff. All that stuff leading to that room or leading to them in the bed. They was already probably.
And don't forget that most of these things happen at the Playboy Bunny Ranch. Okay?
Yeah.
And we know what happens, and we know what happens at the Playboy Bunny Ranch. Don't we, Tony? Let's go on. Yeah. So again, America's Dad. He's looking at 3 to 10 years in jail for the crime that he did. And then the woman that was on the stand looked like a old ABA basketball player. I mean, she looked
ABA.
She looked really, really awful. I mean, she looked like a drag queen. She just looked really horrible.
Rough.
Yeah.
Now somebody
I don't
gave
know
her.
what she looked like 30 years ago.
Exactly, but
somebody gave her. When she was on there.
Somebody gave her the platform to get in court, try to get some more money. It's all about money. With Hollywood, it's all about money. Yeah. He raped me or did all this stuff to me. I'm about to write a book. It's all about money.
Yeah, so. You're right. You're right. It was that was awful. So Bill Cosby, we love you. You're still America's dad. We still, when you do get out, You know, get back to your wife, you know, who's always stood by you. The cast of The Cosby Show stood by you as well.
Most of them.
You know,
Most.
I mean,
Who didn't?
Who did not?
Lisa Bonet didn't.
Well, they took her ass off to Africa on the trip, you know, years ago when she was messing around with that man, and he was trying to keep her, you know, clean and sane, and she kept on doing what she wanted to do. Bill wrote her ass off. He took her ass. Oh, well, she's in Africa. Okay, well, that's that for that.
Tony Finn is watching, one of our unapologetic fan, Tony Finn.
Hi, little Tony Finn. Thank you so much for season 6. You and someone else was, I mean, you all were Courtney.
Episode 6.
Torres. Episode 6, season 6. You guys were hilarious. So please do not get me. So moving along to one of our last topics, you know, and I don't really want it to end, but it is one of our last topics that we have, and it is the government shutdown showdown, and we are in day 13 of our government shutdown, and also there are federal workers, 800,000, who will not be getting paid for this shutdown, and also will not be getting back pay for this also. So if they come in and work, they're working for free. Okay?
Tony Finn says, DESHONE, huh? What's your name?
Oh,
my name, Lil Durrell.
Okay, Lil Durrell works. Just leave me alone. Don't get me and say I'm a beast on the barbecue grill, because I'm not. Okay, but moving right along, 800,000 workers will not be getting paid. The government parks, these park districts, the garbages are overflowing.
Okay.
I mean, it looks absolutely horrible.
I was wondering why they didn't pick up the garbage. Okay.
Yeah, you see that?
Yeah.
It's absolutely horrible. And this is all because of the 45th president. And I said that this will be my last time saying that, because my New Year's resolution is not to reference him as the 45th president. His ass is Donald Trump, the orange man. He is the orange man. And he has shut down the government for a wall that he wants to build on the Mexican border, that he first said
that we won't have to pay.
That we won't be paying for, that
right.
The Mexican government will be paying for.
And they laughed in his face.
And they laughed in his face. We have a comment.
We have a comment. It says, DESHONE, your ass look like Roscoe from Martin. It also says, DESHONE look like every black cab driver downtown.
Come on now. And who is this?
Somebody named Tony Finn.
Tony Finn, thank you so much. I've been told about the cab driver thing before, but thank you so much for that. And don't forget, Tony, to please tweet our show, post our show, and don't forget to what? Share our show. If you love us, like us on Facebook. Thank you so much. But going back to the topic at hand, we're talking about a cab driver. I can't believe that was. Let me keep going. I said a wall. He wanted to build a wall.
Right.
I'm just thinking of the cab driver.
Okay.
I'm looking at whatever I'm looking at is always some African man with glasses on, you know. Just imagine what it smelled like in there.
So again, we're saying that we want to build a wall, and well, not we. He wants to build a wall, and it's going to be $5.6 billion to build this wall on the border. He also said that the Mexican government will be paying for it. There was a conversation with the Mexican president and the orange man, Donald Trump, that was leaked, and we heard that the Mexican president said, oh, hell no. We're not paying for anything remotely close to a wall on our border. Yeah. If you want something so stupid, you do it yourself. And so now he's lied to the people, and you know, I've never ran into a Trump supporter, but Antonio Reed said on last week's show that he really wants to talk to one as well. I do too, because I want to know, why would you go against your own interests just because you know that you're a Republican? You know, you still know that your grandmother needs that government assistance, but you know he's cutting all those things out. He's trying to gut everything from Obamacare. I mean, I just don't understand exactly what's going on with him.
Well, I am going to get a Trump supporter on the show by the name of Ian Chappelle. Black Republican in Georgia. He has agreed to come on. I don't know which crowd I'm going to subject him to, but we're definitely going to get Ian Chappelle on.
Please have Terrence Rogers there. And please have Terrence, and please have Mr. Reed. And please make sure that I'm sitting next to Terrence on that show, because that's going to be a really good one. And good to see you, Mr. Chappelle, and please tweet and share our show as well. Moving back to the government shutdown showdown, day 13 of that. Again, he wants to build that wall. Also, he has pulled out troops from the Mid-Eastern part of the world. And I do have a fun fact here.
Trump.
I do have a fact here that says the first-term sitting president, while in war, is always reelected for a second term. This is the history of America, and i.e. Bush, who was really, I mean, Trump and him are neck and neck right now.
I don't think so.
Bush is still really one of the most racist, ridiculous people, lame duck presidents that we've ever had. His father was better than him. I mean, he's just really, really an awful person. He really is. When he flew over those Katrina victims, when you were leaving off a vacation, and you saw those people down there with those signs that said, "Help, we need your help," and you are the president, and I guarantee you, if that was Malibu, California, that was underwater like that, his ass would have stopped. So, again, he's just really one of the worst presidents, and Bush is right up there with him, and they're both Republicans.
Alicia White, thank you. Ladarian Crosby.
Ladarian, it's so good to hear from you, Ladarian.
Rachel Adams. Tracy
Rachel Adams, okay. Good. These are all people.
James Smith. DESHONE getting his reporting on, looking just like a news reporter. Check him out. That's Valencia Norfleet, who is a very good fan of the show.
Thank you. That makes up for the comment about being a cab driver.
Yeah.
So I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, Ms. Norfolk.
I wanted to say that they have a GoFundMe out that you can find on Facebook for people
10 million?
funding to help put the wall up. And then I saw one, I don't know if this one is real, about people putting holes in the bottom of the wall so that they can get in there.
That's already
well, I think it was like, or something about getting, or something like Smith, buying taller ladders to go over the wall already. Something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not going to work.
So my question is, how long do you think this government shutdown showdown is going to last?
Okay, well, Trump is naive, and Trump is a baby. He wants his way. I don't know. I can't tell you. I'm just glad that it really don't involve me in a way. But I don't know. I'm scared.
You're part of America. So
I am a part of America. But
1,000 people who are, trying to put their kids to school.
Yeah, and it's terrible.
And things like that.
And the scary part is, I feel like personally, most of those people voted for him. That's the scary part. The scary part is most of those people voted for him.
Yeah,
those blue collars, the ones that don't want that much change, or they feel like Barack did so bad where they just needed to get Trump. They found the worst person ever to come behind Obama. Yeah. Somebody voted him in.
But Obama made it possible by being that wonderful black man who, again, that terrible person by the name of Bush, who put us in the Great Recession. This man came in and put us right back on the map.
Exactly.
Shout out to you, Obama.
But it's something about America that did not like Obama, where they had to go all the way back. I can't even blame Hillary. I mean, Hillary was so-called bad, I guess, but reality, celebrity, somebody that said you fired every weekend to just C-list celebrities. Yeah. We got him in office,
and he lies about everything.
Yes,
he lies.
And look at you right in your face.
Yeah, and but he doesn't lie to you. And
how many years we got left? How many years we got left? 2 more years.
He has 2. But again, I think his scheme and his scam is right now, to the people who's watching, I think his scheme and his scam is right now is that he's going to start a war. He's going to start a war. And as I said, the fact is that a sitting president for the first term, if and when he goes to war, is always reelected for a second term. Always. So I think he's setting us up for that right now by pulling out the troops from Syria and other parts of the Middle East. And it's just a really horrible thing. He's really taking food out the mouths of people. As I said, the federal workers are hit first. And another fact is that when the Republicans shut down the government when Obama was in office, that was 21 days. This right here is on the verge of being months. I think that this can go for months because this man has went from 5 billion to 5.6 billion, and he is adamant that he is going to get this wall. I think that he's already made deals with these contractors on the border who voted for him and said, okay, if you do what I ask you to do, which is get me in office, then I'll get you that money so you can go up there and build that wall. I think that's one of the things.
Well, he is a billionaire for a reason. I mean, he has to have some type of sense of, making deals. Yeah. So we'll see. I mean, I guess all we can do is wait and see, right? We already got him in here. I mean, we just gotta wait and see.
And also, we do have a Democratic House of Representatives also. So with Nancy Pelosi, who was now in as Speaker of the House for a second time, first female to do that. So shout out to you, Ms. Pelosi, for doing that as well. But she has already said also that she is going to try to bring up criminal charges on him for the hush money. Now, if anybody needs to go to jail, you try to get Bill Cosby and everybody else. This man needs to go to jail because this man has been caught on the record saying, and please forgive me, women, close your ears. He has said that he grabs women by their pussy holes. Okay? Because he has money and fame, and that he can get away with doing that.
Power. And obviously
they call him on tape saying that, and he is still your 45th president.
Yep.
So I don't know.
What's up, T?
I don't know what's going to happen.
How you doing?
But I just think that we are in for a natural disaster for the next couple of years. And if you have money, guys, please start saving your money because we don't know how long this is going to last. Because the government also are putting up bills, and the bill has nothing to do with that wall. So he's going to veto it. And it's going to be a back and forth. It's going to be a political game that's going to be around for quite some time. So, year-end review. Year-end review.
I'm ready for this Bears game Sunday. I'm ready for this Bears game.
Okay.
I told myself I wasn't going to watch because for some reason every time I watch the Bears, they somehow lose.
Well, don't watch.
Don't tell him not to watch.
I'm serious. And I'll be pissed.
Don't watch.
I'll be pissed, but I'm not going to watch because I feel like they're doing really, really well.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to watch.
So I was going to ask you to throw a Bears party.
I can throw one and just be in my room or go downstairs.
Yeah, just pay for it.
Well, I don't know about that, guys. But again, these things happen again with the Black Panther. That was February. Again, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful movie. July, the fantastic trip to New Orleans with some of the greatest guys in America. As I always say, if you get one of those guys that you will see tomorrow on the show, you have hit the lottery.
Reginald Smith, what's good, sir? How are you? Aaron Memphis Smith, one of the best drummers in the land. Make sure you all follow him. What's good? Antonio Reed says, as an Eagles fan and Valencia Norfleet, they both want you to watch from beginning to end. And both of these people are from Chicago, and they are two silly people. Okay. That's what you all are.
Sorry, but shout out to Shakita Hall for throwing an amazing party in Orlando. I was privileged enough to take my niece and nephew to Disney World with my family, my cousin, who's also producer of this show.
Yes, he is.
They had a wonderful time, a great time. Shout out to Stephanie for getting us an amazing house.
Okay.
You know, we had a great.
I wanted to show you guys the shirt that we had as well, guys. So this is the shirt from the trip to New Orleans, and this is myself and the producer, great guy, Mr. Tony Goodwin, guys.
My name is Sir Goodwin.
Sir Goodwin and Sir Goodwin Live. But this is our shirt, and
Thank
it was
you.
just fantastic. So I just wanted to
Mine's in the cleaners.
Really, really great trip.
Is it still in the cleaners?
Yeah.
From July?
From July.
He can't find
It can stay there.
He can't find it. The only person who did not buy a shirt was Jamal Williams. I just want to make sure that everybody knows that.
He said he didn't want to make it seem like he idolized me. What
Wow.
a jerk. But I think we do need to do a show where everybody wears their shirt again.
Maybe on your birthday.
No, that's too. We're going to move on to something different in
I don't
2019.
know. There's no other reason why we all.
I mean, I don't think you could top that one.
Yeah,
It can't be topped.
Yeah, I don't think there's no reason. There's no reason for that.
You got to remember whose stuff it is.
You know,
But guys, again, please tweet our show, share our show. Another thing I wanted to make sure that as we wrap the show up, I want you guys to know in TV land that you are not alone. No matter what you're going through in life, that you are not alone, that we are everyday people. We're all going through the same things in life, and that you're not alone. Don't try to hurt yourself or depression or anything like that comes up. It's okay. You can always go down to your local church house and talk to your pastor. And if things are even more rough, go find somebody with some letters behind their name, like an MD or something like that will be able to help you out. But it's not that bad. Life is not that hard. Don't kill yourself. Don't hurt yourself or do anything like that. Okay, guys? You're not alone, and we love you. And as I said, if you love our show, like our show on Facebook.
Antonio Reese says, TJ, I knew you were never going to pick that shirt back up. How the hell would you know that, jerk?
Antonio, we agree a lot today. Hey, everybody, please come back and see us tomorrow on Unapologetic with the crew. Yes, I will be too.
Yeah.
There'll be lots of fun. We're doing
Great guys.
We're doing female rappers.
Yes.
Tomorrow.
In Chicago, who's the best rapper
In Chicago. And who's the best?
Okay.
That's going to be very interesting.
I think that, we got some people. We got Anton Montgomery, who was a rapper, right? We may have to get him to spit on the words too.
Yeah, we're going to take his vote very seriously. So let's
see if he makes it on the board first.
Okay, well, let's see.
Let's see. We do got.
I said we're going to take his vote. I was never planning on putting them on paper. So, but on that, we are good, and see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching the show.
TJ, Sean, live.
Unapologetic 2.0 with TJ and DESHONE.
Sean was amazing. That show was amazing, guys. Great job. TJ, we rarely disagree. Antonio, White Sox, SC Reed.
Mr. Reed.
Why you got to do this to me? He said, good when you are an a-hole. I'm going to hit the angry emoji on that one. Good night.
Great show, guys. Great show. Great job. You did a great job. Great job.